Good night, folks, and welcome to another episode of Stars of Tomorrow, an FM21 series where we look at some young talent on Football Manager and we see how they get on, of course, their careers, so you guys get a bit of idea about players before you sign them. Don't forget, before we go any further, hit the like button down below and subscribe as well for daily content on the channel. It does help the channel out massively. Hitting the like button, it helps out, give them big up, and more people involved, better the interaction we get, and it's a snowball effect. If you want to get your player featured in this series, all you've got to do is follow the following criteria. First of all, check the players first. Make sure he's not been done already. Check the schedule in the description. Make sure it's not been scheduled to be reviewed already. And in the Discord down below, there's a section literally called Stars of Tomorrow Requests. If you can show a screenshot of the player who developed, perfect. That'd be ideal. Or send me a DM. If you want to do it that way with the screenshot of the player so I can see him. And then obviously that means I know who I'm looking at, who I'm looking for, and how he develops. So I get an idea of, you know, how good the guy can be. Also, let you know, guys, this is every other day, so it's not a daily series. No series on this channel is now daily. It's every other day. It's the best way of doing things. I explained in the big video the other day about that. So today's player is Ianis Hagi from Rangers. Just a player that I just came across and I thought, looks kind of handy with the stats. This good already at 21 years old. Can play right wing or central attacking mid. 2-footed as well. Tries to kill balls off and choose some distance. I'd play him AMC then if that was me. I've done a scout report on him as well for you guys because that's just how nice I am. He's got 2.5-star current ability, maybe 4-star ability. But yeah, let's see how this guy, his attributes, direct free kicks, using either foot and natural into positions. Makes sense. The pros, the cons are there to see. So, I don't think we can. He signed a new contract in 2020. Now, I don't think. We can't sign him in the first season, so we can't do a transfer fee negotiation. You get him on loan though, which is interesting. So the key stats that stand out for you here are the corners, the crossing, and the free kick taking, and long shots passing technique. Very, very handy player. I think there's goals in this guy, definitely. But let's find out. First jump, let's go. Alright folks, 24 years old, and look at the stats. Oh wow, Matty Likey. Yeah, definitely get this guy along if you can. It doesn't look like he's overly expensive as well. He's 2-footed, which is great. I love a 2-footed player. Not great physically, just a pace, but not an issue for me personally. Technique, passing, long shots, free kicks, crossing and corners, all in the 16 or above. First touch 15, dribbling 14, penalty taking 14. Really good player, I like him a lot. Injury record here is not too bad either. How has he done for goals assists? Now, he's in the Scottish League, so we'll hopefully he's done well. He's got 6 goals, 3 assists. Then 7 and 3, 8 and 5. That's surprising, because I think he's got more goals than him, I really do. Again, his range, maybe there's an issue with range, I don't know. But the stats would indicate he should get more goals than he's getting. I think you can play this guy as AMC, inside forward, or a winger. You can play him as anyone, really, to be honest with you. I think there's definitely scope for all of them. You could even play him as Mazzala if you wanted to, or deep line playmaker if you wanted to, but I won't say do that, because I think you lose a lot with his shots and the crossing and that kind of thing. But anyway, let's see if he moves out of Scotland, and if he does, where he goes. So he's still in Rangers, guys. There's been a drop off in stats here, which is slightly concerning. I'm hoping it's a big injury, which would obviously help the review a little bit. But again, let's have a look at that. Interesting. There's not a major injury there, like 5 or 6 months. That's slightly concerning. Still 15. Interesting. Not quite sure. I mean, could the fact he's still at Rangers be an issue factor for that? Maybe not great trains. I don't know. Not great facilities in training. I don't know. But 7 and 3, 8 and 3, 9 and 3, 4 and 4. I think you got to get this guy early on and get him out of Scotland. I don't know if the training facilities at Scotland Rangers have affected his development or being dropped off or something like that. But weird how he's gone really high technicals and then dropped massively. Interesting, very interesting. Still, the fact that he can play AMC and right wing when he's 2-footed is still great. It's not bad stats for it, to be fair. And he's not very expensive either, which is why I liked him a lot, because the fee's not going to be massive for him, is it? I mean, I don't think the lease clause is there. No, you're not going to pay a massive fee for him. I don't think. Again, every save is different, I suppose. But let's find out if you can get goal scoring return, if those stats can bounce back a bit. Alright folks, gone to Burnley now, and it's not really rebounded really. I don't know why that's the case. It's a fascinating one for me. I think it's down to the training at Rangers and the level but then you can argue that he should be dominating that league. So interesting, very interesting. There's nothing to do with injuries there that I would say would cause that. So how do Rangers? He's got 8 and 3, 9 and 3, 4 and 4, 3 and 7. Goes to Burnley for £32 million, 3 and 3. Okay, so interesting player. I like him. I like him. I think get him out of Scotland if you can and develop him. Maybe with a bit of training, better players around him. You know, could be even better. Can play 2 positions, which is very good. The cons, not great physically, but that's not an issue for me personally. So I'd be more inclined to play a more central area. But your thoughts down in the comment section down below. His player traits. He's got kill balls often. Shooting distance, winds up opponents, dwells on the ball, and like switch off to wide areas. I'd play him more central, I really would. But yeah, just fascinating player. Not sure what he's not massive. It's not an incredible drop off though, is it? You know, he's just down to 16 from 15. But it's just interesting that he seems to just stagnate a little bit in terms of goals and assists. I thought he'd get more than that based on what we're seeing with his traits and how good he is in those key areas. So. If you've signed this player, how do you get on for you? If you've enjoyed the episode, I hope you have. Hit the like button down below. It really does help the channel out. Subscribe if you're new as well. And I'll catch you all in the next video. Bye-bye.